Now, from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. And in the snow, we're underway here at Soldier Field. He'll take it at the 12. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Danny Stutzman there for the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7. Working from the gun, it's Jones. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. That's the linebacker, Quay Walker. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
Steal! Check, steal! Set, cut!
Now the forward Pitt Panther, Israel Abanaconda. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something.
And he will score! Adonai Mitchell. Touchdown, Packers. That touchdown gives them 18 on the season.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now, here comes a return from the 9. A good return as he takes it across the 30. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Going for it all. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target, and it's going to be 3rd down. Gun, it's Jones. And that is incomplete.
I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single first down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait to their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
And it's a good solid return as he takes it. Back up near midfield.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Strike! Check, strike! Let's go! 33.
In motion, it's Golden. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Strike it. Hut.
A run here with Abanaconda.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Come on, set. Hut, hut.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. That one taken in by Mitchell. And he will get into the end zone. And 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, Green Bay. 2 more touchdowns for him here. Now 19 for the year. The extra point is good. And the Packers will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he's got it at the 1. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Okay, ready? 7 Pirates. Ready, go!
Jones now on 1st down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Now Jones throwing on 2nd down. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Now Jones. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
What really stood out about that last play is the job the quarterback did keeping his eyes downfield despite the pocket collapsing around him. He was able to shake off that first guy, but by the time he did, allowed the rest of that rush to get home, and they were able to clean things up.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Evan Williams. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flatter. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
He'll take this down to the 47. Jalen Johnson up from his corner spot to make the stop.
The 47-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Steal. Check deep. But ready. Set.
From the gun, it's Love. Open man downfield, it's Mitchell. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a 1st down.
Here we go. Hut, hut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target.
The ball comes out. How about that? The quarterback able to spot the ball on the ground, gets on it, and keeps it for the offense.
So as you start operating your red zone offense, of course it goes without saying, Mike, you're trying to score touchdowns. But the worst case scenario is that you bring your field goal unit and you at least try for 3. You have to protect the ball. Turnovers are the cardinal sin of red zone offense. In this case, they dodge a little bit of a bullet here. The ball comes loose. Fortunately for the ball carrier, his own team recovers it. They can keep their offense on the field and see if they can finish this drive.
Got it.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Set. 10 cycle. 10 black. Cut.
On the ground, it's Irvin. And the Packers are going to be set up 1st and goal. Couldn't reach the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
Really nice play call there that time. I think early on, the quarterback realized pretty quickly, Mike, this is a light box. We got to take advantage of it. They get the right run call dialed up, and they're able to move the chains.
A run on 1st and goal. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal.
Check, cut. Hey, check mega. Cut, cut.
Love. To the end zone. It's intercepted. And the Bears are going to take possession. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 11-yard line.
Shotgun now for Jones. He'll get this to the Missouri man, Luther Burden. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Jones going to try and throw on 3rd down. He gets this complete to Burden. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Fake the handoff. Now Jones. Now a shot here, deep middle. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
So conventional wisdom says, all right, it's a snow game. The footing's bad. This is just going to be a slugfest and pound the ball. But it's actually the opposite. The offense actually has all the advantage because they know where they're going. So the passing game, if done right, can actually be a huge advantage in this sort of weather. And they're going to continue to test these guys in the passing game downfield.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Let's go now. Buffalo.
Again, it's Jones. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. Nowhere to run that time. Punt team got down there quickly, and they're going to stop him back inside the 10-yard line.
At their own 8-yard line.
Ready, ready. 10 black. Ready.
Love to throw it on 1st down. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Yellow. Fight. 97. Set.
Back to the air. It's Love. The catch is made. This is Tucker Kraft. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line. 1 quarter in the books. 14-0 is our score. We're back to Soldier Field after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Abanaconda. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
They set up the screen for Abanaconda. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
From the gun, on third down, it's Love. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Blackman. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
The Bears take over first and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here we go.
On first and 10, here's Jones. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. And it'll bring up second down. On the zone read, it's a give to Brooks. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up third down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 2.
70 range. 70 range.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
7 yards.
Give them 27, and it's first and goal.
First down and goal to go.
They'll run the sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the planes. They're going to mark them short.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself first and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown.
And once again, nothing there. Stopped short with no gain. Now, fourth and goal.
How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against a wall, back-to-back plays you hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a fourth and goal try.
Some extra bulk out there. They're going to roll the dice and go for it on fourth and goal. They'll go. It's Swift. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
Yeah, so I think, Mike, this is one of those decisions where the conditions and the elements definitely come into play. I think in a normal day of clear weather, this coach makes a different decision in this situation. But here, I can totally understand why he decided to be aggressive and go for it on fourth down.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Hold it ready.
It is second and 9.
Brings up second
Check
and
back.
9.
Set ready.
Love to throw. That's caught. It's Mitchell. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. And there is a lot of room to operate.
And it'll be brought down at the, well, your guess is as good as mine. Why don't we just say he gained about 3 yards. From the 22 now, here's second and 7.
Here we go. Black shot. 33. Yellow. Ready.
Now Love. There's a short one caught by Kraft. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. A gain there of 11. First down, Packers.
A gain of 11 on the play. First
Check
down,
two.
Packers.
Ready, set.
A give. This is Irving. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. He's tackled there by Quiddy Peck.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now. 50, green. Cut, cut.
Back to throw is Love. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. This is 3rd and 6.
Go. Here we go. 60 red. Set.
Now, Love. Open is Kraft. He's got it. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this. Then on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
And the Packer first down.
Ready, striker. 3-3. Yellow. Cut.
Here's Irving. And let's give him about 4 on that one. He's tackled there by Quiddy Peck. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's go. Trouble. 10 black. Ultra. Ready?
Here's Love. That is caught to the goal line and in. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Packers. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
This is taken in at the goal line. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
They're on the 25-yard line.
On a handoff, Brooks. And tough for the defenders as well to get leverage and get their hands on. Taken down after a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Gun, it's Jones. A pass right side will be taken in by Walker. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
It's a gain of 14.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 40.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
3rd and 5.
Jones to the air again. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now 3rd and 15. Again, they'll throw with Jones. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started.
Ready.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
On the ready. Snag it. Here we go. Ready.
On the ground, it's a Montgomery. And he'll be brought down at the, well, your guess is as good as mine. Why don't we just say he gained about 3 yards. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 6. From the gun, it's Love. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Let's go now.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looks like he may have got a little ahead of himself there, and it's going to bring up fourth down.
In punt formation for the Packers.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
19 tight.
Jones now on first down. That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down. On first down, Jones. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's another.
Jones now on first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Quickly, he hits Loveland on the RPO. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now they...
nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Hey, check that.
Shotgun now for Jones. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. And maybe a little shake of the head right there, Mike. What do you think? I mean, we've all done this playing golf, and that's clearly a slice. Fortunately for him, it doesn't make too much contact with that right upright, just enough that he's still able to get it through.
Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
He'll look underneath here for Brooks. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
And the Bears first down.
To throw, it's Jones. That one incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jonathan Brooks out of the backfield. And it'll lead to a second and goal. Again, it's Jones. It is brought in the end zone. That's Walker. Touchdown, Bears. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Here's Nixon on the return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Strike. Check. Strike. Set punt. Black 40. Set punt.
Drive will start on the ground. And it'll be brought down at the, well, your guess is as good as mine. Why don't we just say gained about 3 yards? From the 29. Here's second and 6.
Here we go.
Here's Love to throw. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think you'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
Third down and 6 yards to go.
Here we go. Set.
To throw is Love. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Michael Walker.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, if he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions. And they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
How about 19 yards on that one? They're in business. It's first and goal. Here's a run. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal?
Look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to third and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Jones now on third and goal. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. That's the linebacker, Way Walker.
They'll take over first down 10 at their own 1-yard line.
Come on, set. Yep, hey, green. Blue striker. Blue, go. Check, smash. Smash, red. Slide blue. Set.
Love to throw it on first down. Pass caught right side by Kraft.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Black, 95. Ready.
On second down, Love will swing this out wide to Irving. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Check two.
A gain of 12. First down, Packers.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And a nice run there. He'll get 9 yards. Mark him at the 29.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Throw over the middle, looked in by Mitchell. Now he's loose again. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. Touchdown number 3 for him in the game. He's up to 20 on the season. The extra point, up and good. And the Packers will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. We'll see a return here from his own end zone. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now, Jones. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Harrington Valentine. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, needless to say, Mike, it's never a good thing when the last 2 passes you've thrown have resulted in turnovers. So I'm not sure what needs to be said. I'm not sure what they need to do on the sideline from a play call, from a conversation standpoint. But clearly it's not working, and they've got to make some changes.
And he'll push forward like a little snow cloud. Gain a yard as the snow intensifies.
Brings up second.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
Down. Smith, blue, 32. Blue, check. Set.
They'll stick with him again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
On the tackle. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Ready?
Gotta get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down.
Come on, set.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Now, screen set up for Irving. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. They've got it at the 8. 1st down and goal.
Let's go now. Ready?
Love. They're called in at the 2. And a big collision there. Down near the goal line. Keeps him out of the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one?
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Israel Abanikanda. Touchdown, Green Bay. three-point attempt to come here. He's got it. And the Packers are able to extend the lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Let's go.
On the ground, they go with Brooks. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
No gain on the play.
Jones to throw on second down. He's got Loveland free left side. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. Here's a third down and 4.
Let's go.
From the gun, it's Jones. He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. Look at the big man go. And he will go all the way. Holston Loveland. Touchdown, Chicago. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears are able to edge a bit closer. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. He'll start at the 4. From 25, they'll go to work. First and 10.
Here we go. Here we set.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll push forward like a little snowplow. Gain a yard as the snow intensifies.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and 8.
Ready. Yellow. 43. Ultra. Go ultra. 43 right.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Ready. Ready. 33. Yellow.
Now Love. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10.
60 Eagles, 60.
Thrown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And trying to get any kind of burst in these conditions. The only burst is in clouds. Slowed up just... Gain of a couple.
Second and 7 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 7. Levis to throw. Get this complete. It's Williams over the middle. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stunting that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
They'll stay on the ground. Finding space at the 15. And he's into the end zone. Israel Abanikanda. Touchdown, Packers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point is up and through. And the Packers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here we go on the return from the 1. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Jones. And the rush gets home. Hill goes down. They got him.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
He'll send this one deep for Odunze. A big hole. And he's going to take this one all the way. 82 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears are able to cut into the deficit. With down 3 scores and it's late, they're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Hey, full fury. Down. Ready.
That's out quickly to Mitchell. He's into the clear again. And he's got another one. And 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, Green Bay. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. The PAT, up and good. And the Packers tag on one more to their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Jones now on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Rashawn Gary in there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive. Now Jones. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Working from the gun, it's Jones. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a fourth down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
That's incomplete. Daring Paul on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
Ready.
In motion, it's Golden.
Blue 32. Set.
A run here with the Abanikanda. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
At the 15-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Strike. Check striker. Here we go. Set. Set.
Now give. Looks like the Bears got there, and they did. Chicago ball.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
Rolf Odunze, the one he was looking for. It's 2nd down. Throwing now is Jones. And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shot. Go.
Here's Jones to throw. Here comes the screen to Brooks. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Shotgun now for Jones. That'll be swung out wide to Brooks. Here's 1st and 10.
And the Bears 1st down.
To throw, it's Jones. He's going to air this one out. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Jones. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win here for the visiting Packers. They get the victory away from